In this video, traders, I want to talk about the importance of taking losses and a drill that you can use to improve that skill. Stick around. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, and he has turned the corner last year and had a profitable year trading the DAX, just the DAX. And that was last year, and now this year has been good for him as well. So he's really kind of got things together. And one of the things we talked, and this is why I kind of had him on, I wanted to share this and say, hey, you know, what things have you advised? What's happened for you? What's your journey like, etc. But one of the things that he said, and what I want to focus on today in this video, is taking losses. He really struggled to take losses. And he was like, why can't I take losses? I know that I need to be able to take losses just like that, bang, bang, bang. But something stops me. I stall. I don't want to take them. When I see the loss, I kind of stumble a bit, and maybe I add, and I do the wrong things. And so quite rightly, he said he took that one thing mantra that I like to talk about, and I'm really a big advocate for, is like, I need to fix this. I cannot get to where I need to be unless I fix this. What can I do? And fair play to this guy, he came up with this idea of, well, okay, I need to condition myself that taking losses is okay. So by the way, this is a video for you if you are someone who struggles to take losses, or you may still take losses, but maybe they affect you mentally. Like there's a person who doesn't take losses and it goes crazy and they add to it and ends up wiping them out. And there's a person who takes the loss but does it begrudgingly. So either of those is valuable for. So go back to the kind of initiative and the drill. This guy said, okay, do you know what? I need to just condition my mind to do this without thinking about it. To have no qualms about taking a loss. And so what he would do, and again, I'm kind of paraphrasing a bit and remembering it from memory, but what he would do is he would say, okay, my job is to take X number of losses today. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and take a trade, that's great, but as soon as it goes into a loss, I want to just take the loss. Well, he had some sort of structure to it. Let's say it's 15 ticks on the DAX. I don't quite know the full details. I think he shared details, but I can't remember the full details. The idea is that he wanted to see a loser so he could take it. So this is so good, guys. I promise you, it's so good. Bear with me on this one. That what you're doing here is, instead of having the absolute focus that every single trader has, is make money, make good trades, make good trades, make good trades, and you're banging your head against a brick wall. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Because all you've got is that focus. The smart thing this chap did is step back and go, hey, that's stopping me. My focus is now on taking losers. And that might sound crazy, but he knew that he had to overcome that challenge. And one way to overcome that challenge was to do the thing that made him uncomfortable. So when a trade went into profit, fine, maybe he'd run it, maybe he'd do whatever. But his objective was to try to take a loser. So he would try to see, as soon as a trade went into a loss, he'd take that loss, he'd take that loss, he'd take that loss, he'd take that loss. And his job he wasn't focused on making money, he was focused on taking losers without thinking about it. And what happened, he obviously traded small with this, but what happened was he conditioned himself to being comfortable in taking losers. He inoculated himself to the feeling that he had, the negative feeling he had around taking losers. So he basically did this whole thing, and then when he went back into his normal trading, his goal was to make as much money as he possibly could and do all the stuff that we want to do as traders. He had no problem taking losers, because he did that, and he took however many losers he did, just boom, 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 boom. He realized there was no problem with it. You know, I took all these losers and my P&L is still fine. It's not a big deal. And he realized that actually there didn't need to be a negative connotation to it, because he didn't even know when the next trade was going to be a loser, it was going to be a winner. He just knew he was going to take his losers. And so this is a really good thing to do. A drill is to say, right, maybe you tighten your stop up more than normal so that you can tap the frequency of losers. Reduce the size by all means. But what you're doing here is you're like, hey, loser bang, loser bang, loser bang, loser bang. And maybe you're upping the frequency of trades as well, so you can just hardwire those neurons that say, it's okay to lose. It's okay to take a losing trade. What's the issue? And what you're doing is you're having, and this is the thing as well, you're hardwiring this in your mind: stop, level, exit, stop, level, exit, stop, level, exit. You're not second guessing. You're not trying to justify why you shouldn't be doing it or why you should be doing it. You're like, that's a stop, I'm out. That's a stop, I'm out. And the more repetitions you have, and this is what this trader realized, was was, hey, if I can just put these reps in, reps in, this is where I'm going to get good, because I'm going to realize actually it's not detrimental to my performance. I don't need to fear losers. I just need to convince my brain that actually taking losers is the right thing to do, and what I want my actions to be is when I see the price at my stop loss, I want to take that trade off. Now, obviously, at some point, maybe he's got an automatic stop loss in there to help him, but the point is he wants to prove that he can, whether it's taking off automatically or manually, you're still getting the same feeling of crystallizing a loss, regardless of whether it's done by the resting order, whether it's done by you, it's still the same thing, right? And so it was that process of take the loss, 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 take the loss. And actually, you can extend this drill out for anything that you're uncomfortable with. Anything you're uncomfortable with, holding trades, just hold the trade. Just say, I'm going to hold it for an hour. Next, every trade I take, hold it for an hour. And just feel what it's like to do what you want to do in trading. And that's the thing of going straight in there, trying to perform, and stepping back and going, where's my weakness? My weakness is X. Okay, let me do this. And it sounds silly, but if you can do that for a certain period of time to unlock and unclog the issue you have, then you can go back into actually pushing and trying to get the performance. So take losses drill, doing a drill to specifically overcome a problem. In this case, taking losses. Keep your risk managed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.